Well, welcome back to another Wednesday whiskey review from your boys, the Buffalo Happy Hour. Today we have Old Elk blended straight bourbon whiskey, and this one is kind of an interesting version of their blended straight bourbon whiskey.
It is. This is a gift set. So thanks, Addies. Appreciate the sponsorship. Moving on. No, I'm just kidding. So this is actually from Addies, and the price point was just under $60 for their gift set of Old Elk. It comes with a topper, which we'll get into. That's what makes it a gift set. It's a nice value because the bottle being $55 with a topper included is outstanding because the topper itself is like $30 off eBay and it comes with it. So the review of this is going to be excellent because of all things that make it up. But if you want to buy this, swing over to Addie's on Transit Road in Williamsville and take a look at our stand right in front of the front door. However, because it's an Old Elk gift set, I don't know how many they totally have. So regarding the 10% off, just take a look at the description below because
We don't know what's going on.
Might change, might not change. Either way, the stand is there full of booze for you to choose from and enjoy. So
And it'll be on the top shelf. Whatever is on sale will be on the top shelf of that stand. You don't even need to look at the description if you don't want to. Just go to Addie's. You're going to be there anyway, picking up anything else that you need because they have an in-house wine sommelier that can even direct you if you want wine. So go do that. And then whatever's 10% off will be on the top shelf of our shelf. So go there and have fun.
Yeah, so check that out. So label branding of Old Elk is coming up right after we talk about Old Elk Distillery, which is located in Colorado. All right, so Old Elk does a lot of good things. First of all, we met them at Whiskey Riot, which is a really cool experience because their brand ambassador, is what I call everyone that works those shows, had the elk head pourer, which we'll show you here, and they do a really good job in regards to blending their products. This was a low proof, if I remember correctly. We'll take a look. Well, low proof for us.
Yeah.
88.
Most things are low proof for us.
We have a problem.
Alcoholics.
So Old Elk's distilling process is not necessarily unique, right? However, they do things a certain way to ensure that you're getting the best out of their products. So I'm going to fumble with this super quick because we got to get this out to get to the bottle.
It's a whole unboxing experience.
It is. There she is.
I'll take the box if you want.
Go ahead. I'm going to start with the topper.
Yeah, so at Old Elk, we craft a remarkably smooth and innovative spirit that transcends tradition. With 4 decades of experience, few have influenced the American bourbon landscape more than Old Elk's master distiller, Greg Metze. Guided by his skill, Old Elk's bourbon uses 4 times more malted barley than conventional recipes, creating a rich, smooth flavor in harmony with other notes that you can taste and or smell and or drink. So what's cool about this is that they use more malted barley than most traditional bourbons, which hopefully we can taste that when we do taste it, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm excited just to pour out of the moose head or the elk head. Elk isn't a moose, right?
Correct. Know your animals.
I don't know my animals.
Yeah, they're different.
How?
Because they're 2 different animals. Elk are just giant deer. Moose are moose, bro.
What's plural of moose?
Mooses?
Yeah. Meese. Brian Regan skit. But yeah, so look at how it just gently pours out of the mouth of the elk. Oh yeah, tasting pour. Love it.
It kind of looks like me when I've had too much bourbon when you pour out of this.
Just throwing up everywhere?
Yeah, basically.
Perfect. Let's do a little tasting pour here. Love to see it. It comes out really like soft, which is nice. Sometimes when you get these pours, it's like kablam, 4 ounces. It's like, all right, relax a little bit.
Or they fall out.
Yeah. So this is nice. All right, this one is a little bit heavier than we should have gone for the first one, but that's fine because we have 4 more to do. So if you see us in the same clothes, mind your business. We're hammered.
You poured a little tough there.
Yeah. No.
You went. I guess today was stressful for you.
A little bit. All right. So anyway, label branding. It comes with the box with the story on the side. On the other side, it has cocktails, which is sweet. I'm sure that's probably the recommended cocktails that go with this. It looks like an old-fashioned, a whiskey sour, and I'm not 100% sure what that last one is, but that's pretty sweet that they do that. It's a nice presentation. It doesn't normally come with the box. It's just the gift set. And then, obviously, the bottle itself, it's very unique in its shape, and it comes with the big old elk head for a pourer. So, I mean, this has to be great.
And the cork itself is
Massive.
awesome. And then it looks like a chunk of wood on top. It's kind of got like that live edge feel.
Yeah.
For me, label branding is A++ check.
A++. I agree.
I agree.
All right, nose.
Nose. Subtle on the nose, nothing too crazy. Some ethanol, honey and vanilla.
Yeah, caramel. Your typical bourbon notes. I mean, there's nothing that jumps out in the nose that says, wow. When I'm trying a whiskey from a state other than Kentucky, I'm looking for those subtle nuances that would make me say, oh, yeah, this is definitely not Kentucky. And for me, this nose doesn't say anything about, oh, this is definitely not Kentucky.
Agreed. It is oily, though, which you can tell just from swirling. So there's got some good old legs on her.
You can kind of pick up a little bit of spice. A little bit on the nose. Like, you can tell that this is probably going to have some sort of bite to it.
I hope so.
But other than that, pretty traditional. I would go maybe B.
Yeah, B on the nose. I agree.
I agree.
Initial taste? It's soft, man. It's smooth, soft, and gentle all in one.
You're getting a lot of bread.
It's silky. There is a lot of bread.
Rye, a little spice, like a pepper spice, or baking spice, I mean.
A little bit of butter. Not much.
And then that honey is coming through, too.
Yeah.
This is very honey-y. You know? Honey. But yeah, that's primarily the tasty note that I'm getting.
I agree. It's a smooth 88 proof, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't burn at all. It stays up in your mouth.
Yeah. Pause.
I don't understand why people get so angry when you talk about smooth and whiskey. It'll be an event coming up in the weekly episode, so tune in. But I just don't understand. People want to fight people. Whiskey's not smooth. It's like, shut up. It bothers me so much.
We'll talk about it later.
Hell yeah.
Initial taste, I'm going A on this. It doesn't blow you away, but this is an ideal everyday sipper. And by everyday, I mean every season throughout the year as well, because up in Buffalo, we do have 4 seasons. So I would enjoy this year-round, every day of the week. Stressful, non-stressful day, just a nice sipper. If I know I'm going to be having a conversation for a while with somebody who doesn't want to ever shut up,
yeah, okay.
Then I'll pour some of this, and then I'll just be like, all right,
bruv.
Now I'm good to go for the conversation. You make it seem like I talk all the time.
You do.
I don't. All right, anyways, I'm going to cut you off. So, initial taste, what'd I say, A?
Yeah, A.
Yeah.
I mean, you can kind of pick up, as it transitions to the ending note, seamless. Ending note, you're getting more of that, charred, it tastes like a barrel.
Yeah, right. But in a good way.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting those benefits from the barrel out of it. I don't know why my right arm is doing this motion, but I'm riding with it.
Pause.
Lean with it, rock with it. So the barrel finish that comes through on this is not necessarily like a distasteful char where you're kind of forced to eat the chicken that's set on the grill for too long. What this does is settles you down, and it doesn't make you want to take another sip because of how good the initial taste is. This is uniform throughout. So when you're enjoying the ending note, it makes you pause and take a second to appreciate it, which I appreciate, because then you're able to, again, slow down, enjoy the spirit for what it is, and you don't feel rushed to take another sip because it might be super dry on the back end, or it might dry your whole mouth out. It might be too spicy up front, and then the only way to offset that is with another sip so that the initial taste can kind of phase it. You know, we've all been there. In this instance, you don't have that negative experience. It's a really well-made product.
You know how I always say splintered wood is a tasting note? I finally, for some reason, it caught on right now as to why I say that. The splintered, remember those old ice cream things that you had, those wood spoons?
Yeah.
That's what splintered wood to me tastes like. For some reason, it just came to my mind right now because for some reason I would chew on them, and like it would just soak in all the ice cream, and I would chew on it. That's what splintered wood means to me. I finally figured it out. Yay! Crush it. All right. So ending note A.
A minus.
A minus. Okay.
A minus.
I like it.
All right.
Solid 91.
I agree. 91.
I agree. A minus is a 91.
Oh, I was gonna say we skip right to a final rating.
Hell
All right,
no,
final rating. Give me that countdown.
3, 2, 1. 89.
89. Easy numbers.
Love that.
Yeah, I mean this is good. It's consistent. It makes you happy inside. Make sure you swing over to Addie's to try this out. They have it on their shelves as well as our shelf on our display, and hopefully you get one of these really cool toppers.
Absolutely.
But we will see you next week for another Wednesday Whiskey episode. And if we're wearing the same clothes, don't judge.
Yeah, mind your business.
Mind your business.
But if you do see us next week and we are a little feeling pretty good, please remember to always drink responsibly, be a good person. And Michael,
do not litter.
We're out.